Yeah, this feels like an insanely high-stakes situation. We take a look now at the agent select. Breach rearing his head once again. This time, side of Giant X. I don't love Breach. I'm gonna be honest. Now, you're a big Breach believer. You brought up Breach multiple times in the last few.
Yeah. I like Breach. I just like how much.
A lot of stuns with the Neon.
Yeah, like, I think with the Neon as well, like the way that you can position the stun and the Neon can like get around the back of it, you can't really do that with the Jet. You're kind of almost.
But you already have the Neon, you know? You have stuns.
Yeah, I get that, but the flashes too, more stuns.
I think that Dracos, you need to see all of the cosmetic stunts that we've had, where a player is like deafened, stunned, and is like they still get the kill. But I think that still the biggest highlight is Giant X bouncing back from the performance that they had last week, and Gentlemates proving that they can play with this composition and actually win on Haven.
We'll need to see. Casters, do you believe in the Gentlemates comeback? How many wins do they need to get in the first half? That is my question to you, Hypok and Pansy. What's it going to take for you to bet on them?
Ain't no number high enough for me to have faith. I've learned my lesson. I learned it the hard way during map 2. And speaking of learning the hard way, Mike, I think this game now becomes something bigger. This map becomes something bigger. Relegation now on the line for Gentlemates. This is where your nerves are going to be tested. This is where your careers get made or lost at this point.
Yeah, and on the flip side of that, Giant X will be locking playoffs, which isn't something I thought we would be saying.
Yep.
All on the line here to play for on Haven. Obviously, question marks on both sides of the coin here. One for me, though, that stands out is obviously that result versus Foot, 13-6. Come back in here for Giant X once more, looking to continue with the pace.
Look, this...
That's to slow down, but actually the aftershot's going to connect as well, force him into a rough spot. Kamek has found the response.
We saw something similar with this Breach before, kind of, you know, that push down long, that pressure off the back of it, but they do get a body back, but
West side's up here.
And a lazy clear adds insult to injury. Westside finding 3. And this could be heartbreak from the very word go. Kamek called upon. Spike left far out of reach here.
And the retreat here from Ara, just to run the clock down even further. I mean, Flickless spotted, but it's actually Cloud to pick up the slack here. He's got confirmation.
I have the spike.
You've got to work this.
Oh,
nicely handled though. At least his head's up about it. But I don't think you're going to get away from this pressure.
Oh, he might find his way into garage quickly though.
Like this trickiness. Oh my word, he's playing by a matter of centimeters here. And stay together as a pack, but can he isolate the fight? Oh, it's everything! Kamek! He saw the dream and it gets ripped away by Cloud. As that confidence once again is going to be shaken.
Yeah, and we were talking about this just before this map started. Gentlemates have looked actually so many times like they've been thrown off balance by Giant X.
One enemy remains.
We've talked about Gravino a number of times today, but overall the approach for Giant X has been...
Sit down, boys, sit down, you are not getting out!
That's what I want to see though. A little bit more trash talk. You got a pressure moment to try and be in, and you got Cloud already. Making sure you know. And all those rounds lost or kills against you feel twice as heavy. On the second round here. Yeah, Westside.
Check into the cam.
Didn't expect them up so fast. Flickless is still around though. Can he keep this one secure? Nicely isolating so far. Support system in play. It's Kamek.
One enemy remaining.
There's not much to be said about it.
No. A chance here to make something work, but now 1v4 with a classic, not going to happen. 2-0 start here for Giant X and a confident beginning to Haven.
Confidence, isn't that going to be the key word throughout this, it feels like. Gentlemates, we've seen how good they look when they have it on their side. We see what they can achieve. That's almost the bitter part of this, is that it is purely going to be that mental fortitude now.
Nice flick, nice, bro!
Bonus round here.
Looking healthy as well.
Yeah, very nice.
Decent progress as well towards Flickless' ultimate. Ara has fallen off rip here. down that early round aggression. Speaking of which, Coutinho straight down long.
No charges
On
left.
a individual effort.
But look at the pressure that Kamek's been able to create. 3 members of Giant X. Just misses the info on the back of that, but elsewhere, GentleMates will make progress.
I mean, this is fine. The post-plant could get uncomfortable because of that backline pressure, so Kamek once again is going to hear this, plays ahead of the outro, controls it, takes away west side, knows there's another. Can he stand tall? Yes, with his teammates by his side. There's support there. Flickless a little late to the party now. There's Util on the spike ticking away and 4 players to clear.
Any progress, further progress for him would be fantastic here, but a late Trone going to reveal his position. Fault line maybe to try and set things in motion, but already crossed back over. And a round on the board here for GentleMates. Seen Giant X convert a bonus previously, not this time around. There's slight oversight here on the drone. West side put in a position to deliver here, but Kamek, the one to find it. Actually, I was commending Giant X in terms of progress. Look at Kamek, just 1 away from the pit now.
Yeah. Get the opportunity to use that. That'd be lovely. Now for Giant X, do they get it to anything here straight away? Barely even see them. I thought the player was going to come through garage in this, and it wasn't.
More chip damage in exchange towards sewers now. And this is what we saw this a number of times previously, where GentleMates just drift back and forth and lose a player here, lose another elsewhere. Don't want to see them resort to this early on in Haven. But I think it comes back to that same discussion we're having about just the tenacity, the mental fortitude, as you said, the ability to bounce back.
With the Sova util removed. So, I guess that'll help. They're going to know there's still another here. West side going to get one on the way out. Oh, I thought there could have been a second there. Come back vulnerable. Go down to the spam. Also trying to hold close to the smoke as well. Stun could be effective. Does manage to catch Aura. Cloud finding 2. What looked like fully blind in that scenario. Speaking of blind, Kamek slowed in this.
What's the timing for Flickless on the stun here? Maybe just waiting out the dart.
Planted.
They've got plenty of time to work with. Pit is available. Kamek's found one.
Okay, it's not game over yet. Around we go. Oh, and Cloud just gets the drop on him. GentleMate suffering here as Giant X going to start stringing together some rounds.
Awkward for him to bank on the pit. Doesn't know if somebody's already closed the gap on the back of the plant coming through. Ridiculous spam found.
I'm dead.
The emotive reaction there. Not much really to do in that situation. Sent up for a dart. Yeah, Cloud's reposition onto logs, just breaking the crosshair placement. Able to find the kill to close out.
And if this starts to see one of those kind of, I don't say return to forms, but if this turns into one of those big games from Cloud, I'm worried. See, he's had quite normal performances, not to his highest capability, but if we start seeing him elevate, I get nervous.
Yeah, for anyone that has to go up against him.
Yeah.
We noted previously, Flickless now does have the Rolling Thunder, Neural Theft to work with, 1 away from the Hunter's Fury. There's plenty of tools at the disposal of Giant X. And make ways back over towards A. Ara sniffed that out pretty early.
Just try and stand here. Is there any support? Shock Dart goes in, but they don't clear. What is going on? This is... Michael, this is looking unforgivable sort of stuff here.
Yeah, I mean, they note him. Maybe they're just thinking he's fully backing off here.
Giant X have been...
Was Kamek setting up for a pit there?
I don't know. Again, I feel like you've got to really quell that aggression from Giant X and Grubinho. I mean,
30
this
seconds
is one they
left.
want to forget here if you're Gentlemate's not a pretty look. Okay, you take that. Give me one more of those and I'm back in the room.
For 2v4, 26 HP. Not going to follow through on the pick for sure.
10
so
seconds left.
it will be a fourth for Giant X here. They're quietly building their way up to a full house here.
And again, I worry, this is when you need that leadership coming in from someone on the Gentlemate side, be it coaching staff, be it IGL, someone to get them back on track, because we're seeing mistakes happening that I just don't think is what we should be seeing.
Come back to the same discussion we were having at the start of this series where Gentlemates looked so active around the map and so confident.
They did.
You know, happy to stack up as two and take an engagement. And that was even where that, you know, sometimes they were getting a 4v4 on sites on Corrode and still happy to dig their heels in.
I like that.
And like I said, now we're seeing them drift one side of the map to the other. We saw it on Ascent as well. It's just not felt like the same level of commitment to either the call or the game plan as a whole. I think that's where things are starting to come apart at the seams a little bit.
And again, when we flip that coin or maybe that lens to the other side, you look at some of the experienced players having some real impact in my mind here as well. Cloud having a good game, but he's one of those players that will keep you on track. You have the coaching staff who are veterans at this point. They have that pedigree there to make sure.
Furniture now. Yeah.
We have seen them for a minute. But it's one of those things that can keep you very focused where you're at and make sure that you're not making these silly errors. And I'm not saying that Giant X are a flawless team. I think all of us know that they've had their issues, obviously. But in these
They've had their day as well.
In these scenarios, this is where you want someone to be able to take the reins a bit.
Overtake them.
Come back, just missing one.
Revealing area.
To maybe make this round a little more interesting, considering the purchase. Already noted, I believe Kamek was probably setting up for a pit out of long in the previous, but again, now it's not really the sort of round you want to see it thrown in. But there we go. Comeback's found the final piece of the puzzle.
I'm out of here.
So we'll trade hands now.
Bomb grenade
A little scared
out.
though if they do go in towards Grubinho, who's just been doing ranked things.
Yeah, it's literally your ranked Omen teammate.
And I don't even mean it in like a
Certainly
negative
not mine.
way.
Not mine.
No, it's just the confidence is there.
Yeah.
And now Comeback trying to find a man, but he's been slowed down, stunned up, and sent back to the next round. Already Giant X seemed aware of this. You got Grubinho repositioning towards Garage, just caught a glimpse before that smoke ballooned. And what this feels like this round was banking on has already been removed. They don't have a way in.
Look at the damage they've conceded as well. Two players not so healthy on the side of Mates. And you heard it there, not much left on the clock either. So they might try and pivot back to B, but Ara's position going to go unnoted once more. The same position Grubinho played previously. We'll find Ara 4 kills to clean things up here in an in-zone flawless, Lauren.
I needed... We already had a timeout, didn't we? Oh, man. And it just kind of hurts to see in a way. Pinning so much on that ult coming in. But Ara, again, just confidence booster. Ult now there for him. You're talking about confidence. It is a very different affair on both sides. They haven't found that solution yet.
We say this often as well. I'd love to get in the comms now and just hear what's going on, because that same sort of approach has been lacking from Mates. Crowd's gone quiet.
Yep.
Now we're looking to throw things out and just see
what
what
again!
sticks.
How many times have we seen these deaths to the corners? A fight back has happened though. They've got some control on the side. We do have Hunter's Fury though coming across the board, and we said it before, Cloud normally lands those. This time he does. Fight from CT. Kamek's still alive. He's keeping some hope here for them. Is Cloud gonna rip it away? 1v2. shouldn't
Deploying drone.
happen. Cloud.
I'm not liking the spacing here. Yeah, okay, now Kamek's retreated a little bit. I thought Kamek was maybe going to stay on site here with
I wonder if
an
Cloud can read that,
audacious
though.
position. You don't want to see the long
Deploying
feed come
drone.
through. Drone's
Nice
still available
timing.
late on.
The around the world from Kamek now feels good.
Yeah, Cloud's can read it though.
They've got util. Oh my word.
Maybe not. Oh!
Oh!
Nearly
Kamek.
found the adjustment.
Yeah, credit to Kamek there, though. I mean, it was high risk in those moments,
Yeah.
Mike. We saw it, right? There was a couple of seconds we were thinking, God, if he's quicker to sight, if he puts some
Just
pressure
a
on.
weird space between
Yeah.
those two players. Kamek will find his second 4K though on map 3. Still digging deep. Delivering here for mates. Top of the board, 10 and 6.
Really, they need someone like Kamek, right? If that ignites a bit of something, then work with it. But are now on that operator.
Yeah, you're talking about the experience and somebody standing up. Kamek's probably
Most experienced,
candidate.
really. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it, how it goes? A lot of info here, though, to Cloud. And the reaction already immediate.
Cover going out.
catches a glimpse, but second player certainly not noted. I think as well, you look at what they're really able to achieve off some of these walls from Kamek. This time around, Giant X have 3 stacked over to the east side of it. See the second option being towards B.
Cover going out.
Vino here to hold down the 4.
Yeah, a lot to ask of him, though. Does have this paranoia.
Blinding.
Okay, there it is, but he's up close. But okay, Westside was the one to get that, apparently. And suddenly it's a landslide on the site. I thought they'd at least get a plant on this, but Westside quick on his feet as well.
30
Leaving
seconds
Mini
left.
in a world of trouble. The spike is so far away.
Yep, 20 seconds left. No real way in here. Have to watch this one pass him by. Like I said initially, this is, you look at the minimap and it's just Grabinho.
Yep.
10 seconds left.
Mates find the right site, but certainly don't find success.
The fact that Westside was able to bail out Grabinho being alone was wildly impressive. I was surprised it was him to get that kill initially on the site here. Here it is, you can see it. They're right by each other, fighting together in this. The synergy is starting to look good for Giant X in this scenario. At 6-2, begs the question, what is the reaction? What's the response? A golf clap coming out from Cloud there. See the frustration on Kamek there too, and I don't blame him. It's a hard game to come into, to keep your head high in this. As you're really on the receiving end of a brutal scoreline now.
Yeah, I mean, still sitting on the pit. Been,
In a minute.
Area.
what, 4 rounds? Maybe 5, actually. I believe so, with 4 in the pistol, it was certainly first 3 rounds that was available, but not having an opportunity to find it just yet. Flickless. Oh, one's going to be huge, but actually, comeback gets ahead of it.
Ooh, I thought he could have the follow-up then towards Flickless, but he couldn't. Mini does, though. Aura, again, these corners are the death of them. And now the counter swing. It is perfection for Giant X. And it was a valiant attempt.
Yeah, I mean, Giant X actually have finally hit their stride in this series. Now looking a lot more comfortable. Like I said, the early work in terms of the psychological warfare to break down Gentlemates. Now certainly paying dividends.
Nice, Groovy, good job. Bro, I wanna play Phantom after that one.
Has he got one? No.
You're thinking about it. Oh,
Oh,
No.
no.
is that? And the confidence just keeps building, keeps spiraling further and further. Grabinho again going to take away comeback. And these are still newer players for the Gentlemates side, right? You've gone for some rookies, which I think is a good idea.
You should
But right now
run.
they are suffering. Not finding their footing
Deal with
here
this
at all.
lockdown so easily. I mean, again, it's just that's a roll of the dice when you don't have any progress towards long and no pressure towards the top of Suwa. So a massive investment to net absolutely no result.
Yeah, and at the cost of comeback as well. Once again, it falls into what you were discussing, this kind of slow walk around the map after that initial attempt. Cam gets cleared. It feels very obvious. This time, at least, they do have the Sova util to clear the path, so they can try and build on towards the site. The Paranoia, good. Kavik and Prox are in unison. They make this one work. I actually see the vibes there.
Spike planted.
Comes out, actually, but the TP into the backlines could cause issues now.
Rubinho's been naughty, to say the least.
A menace.
He really has been, taking high risks. Ara's the one to find one, but Mini gonna make sure that no pressure comes through towards long. So this is looking
in the bag,
like
surely.
It's in the bag. Okay.
Well, Ara's only got 9 left in this clip as well.
This one is
now, yeah, once you hear the spike,
good.
step up a gear.
They needed that. Bloody hell, did they need this?
Well, like I said, especially with the investment elsewhere. Oh, the exits will be good. Not there, though. Third on the board. I was going to say 3 left standing, but
What?
at the very last moment, Kamek will fall.
Okay. 3 is workable. 4 is nice.
4 would be lovely.
We'd love a 4.
Yeah. 1 round at a time here for Gentlemates.
Right here.
Just playing their own game.
Yeah.
Need some more of that, though.
I mean, we talked to Neil earlier, play like they do in scrims.
Rubinho, right place. Oh, wrong time for Cloud. Kamek this time. Oh my god, it's going to be the same sort of thing on the other side. No, Rubinho not quite close enough in a similar position. But it's
Hang on.
West side.
Yeah.
Core trying to backpedal from this.
Oh, Kamek's calling them to rotate. I mean, it's an operator. It's going to be tough for him to string together more than one.
Unless they all
Oh,
line
it's not
up.
up. Well, how did they not get a second?
God. I mean,
Look at
comeback's
comeback.
1 HP. He's literally 1 HP. And now there's a player in a corner. I'm still not convinced,
He's got
even in a
the dart.
4v2. Flickless. Oh my god, he's got 1 stun though. Where's the trade? Trade's coming. There it is.
Player
Kamek gets him
standing.
down and it's fine. Rubinho is behind them.
Oh my god.
No, no,
I mean, there's still time on this smoke as well.
This is fine. This is
Spike
fine.
planted.
Don't cancel that TP.
God. He's got a 1v1 here. Right. No swing elsewhere.
Blinding.
Just trying to find it, but okay. Okay, couple of threats.
5 would be nice, right? 5?
Oh, we'd love a
How
5.
are we in any reality we're discussing a 5th here, considering this half? But Gentlemates stringing together.
Spike down.
I've got to say
Little
again,
bit of hope.
Kamek for
We
me.
have already a good half. We are so good in defense, guys. Come on, let's go.
I mean, they're not wrong necessarily.
I mean, for Kamek to do as well as he has done on the attack. Obviously, the Viper pick questionable at times, but on the defense, certainly easier to find value.
They're down.
What about turret do then? Because it's not spotted Ara here.
Oh, Kamek's going to be tilted.
Yeah.
I'd be tilted.
Spike drop.
That's unfortunate to see the star player of the half
Yeah.
fall like that. Credited the utility previously for Mini. Fortunately, here in round 12 of map 3. Not necessarily the death of them just yet. They've got to know
Clear
that,
this.
yeah.
No. Oh, no! How many times are we going to see them punished from these players in the corners? Come back. Gonna need something special from him here. Does have ult as well. Still 30 seconds off from the dart, though. So it is going to be just go.
Player standing.
Oh, that's the wind out
That's a
your sails.
snappy shot.
I feel winded after that
Yeah.
one.
enemy
Oh,
down.
Fabinho will fall. Doable here. Tap of the spike on the first, trying to draw Cloud out. Cloud sharper this time around. 8-4 on the half. Gentlemates, signs of life, Lauren.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. There is chance here, but is 4 rounds enough to keep them alive, or a Giant X eyeing up those playoffs? We'll find out after the break.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Eight, 4. Is 4 rounds enough, Mike? That's what I'm going to be asking you here. Do you think that's enough for them to bring this one back within a competitive affair?
I can't get behind this team. There's so many times where you want them to push a little deeper and believe in themselves in some of these individual scenarios. Again, we're seeing just the nerves be a little rattled, and yeah, I've said it a couple of times, I'm worried. And even here, I don't think 4's enough.
Make me a believer. Down to see it, and for Giant X, what a great first start to here. Feels like they haven't had a lead on a half in a minute, but 8 rounds to their name. Now on the attacking side. Smokes are in, but looks like they're going to be Furious on the other side. Comeback, going to be caught, I think, by that paranoia. Yeah, tries to get out of there. But Giant X do very well. Hitting him on the retreat Neron. This is just Neron flawless, Mike.
Just mini left, a Sheriff in hand, and a 1v4 presented. We'll have to double his kills here to prevent Giant X. After a flying start here on the decider.
And again, if you wanted a close game, you gotta kind of be hoping that they get this pistol. And he tries to make it go. It's not happening. 4 players against him. A Giant X starting to stamp out that hope the Gentlemates would have been banking on.
Crushing the dreams that, even in this series, have been a reality for Gentlemates. We've seen them really string together some successes, but here on Haven has just been a little lacking for me. A couple of Sheriffs from Kamek can come back.
I am everywhere.
Can they make something work here to prevent double digits, which feels like a death sentence?
It does. Again, maybe in a different map, in a slightly less pressured scenario, I wouldn't call it quite yet, but I think you might be right. Again, you talk everything else, it's hard to see a way out of the dark here, but I was happy to be wrong. Love to see a bit more of a game here. A lot of players on this side of the map, but Ara are going to power forward. Set into motion so simply, but perfectly. And he does well for one, but that's it. That's all you're going to get. Even with the stack here, Giant X just approach it well.
We're going out.
Different player on the other side of this, but same recipe once more. A 1v4 for Kamek, Sheriff in hand. One of the few times you say, actually, yeah, damage would be great, but doesn't feel feasible within reach for him. Giant X have a stranglehold on the A site.
Certainly do. West side looking to have a little
Yeah,
bit
well,
of a
I mean,
wander.
yeah, you can
Why
certainly
not?
go
Got the
forward.
ghost.
Oh.
Well, then there you go, reward there. 10 made for Giant X so early, Mike. This is now back to the wall Valorant.
Enemy remaining.
No one's competitive.
Come on.
Not sure who heard that, but
Most curious.
I mean, Giant X now can ride out this purchase. No reason to push the chips in. Need a response from Gentlemates here.
It's now or never,
Yeah.
isn't it? Let's be honest, let's cut to the quick here. Cloud going to try and set them up. Stun comes in. Go X. Having a look for someone to try and punish, but no one really that close by is Kamek. Going to try and backfill this space.
Bodies on the other side of this. Issue being now, Giant X are making moves towards C long. Setting up with a two-man contingency, sorry, towards Kamek, who's now in a really, really tricky spot.
Yeah, and the timing. Kamek couldn't be able to handle all of that. The pinch, and how is there no one else there to help him at this point?
I mean, it was 3 to start, but they just rotated off.
That's gutting.
Spike
Again,
planted.
this hesitation. That's not bad from Mini. A couple more of those. Slowed down on the way back through, sure, but paranoia now comes in. You've got to see them build from this, and they are. Mini trying to take the positive steps, move further forward. Westside still holding on CT. Oh, the crossfire was just perfect! Westside breaking their hearts.
I mean, we saw earlier, Westside had, what, a 42% headshot? I don't feel like he's missing heads now.
No, he's beaming.
Actually outrageous. And that's Giant X on 11.
Again, the fact that he was able to hold that nice crossfire towards CT and then be able to swing back in time, there was no
They hold
ability
the
to
line
trade
longer,
it.
yeah, just long enough.
Where are you guys? Where are you going?
It's 11-4 now. And this feels like one of those timeouts that...
Just to check in, by the way, I think actually so far in this series is 50% for Westside. It feels like higher.
It does.
It certainly feels
Does.
like higher than 50%. It was 65 on Corrode.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Check him PC. He's certainly not on one of these upstairs PCs.
Nah, definitely
that's
not.
for sure.
Definitely not.
Secure boot on. But Gentlemates,
Oh, man.
timeout here. I mean, it's...
Got to be the timeout of your life.
Yeah, it's a long road back.
Yeah, it is. And you're starting to see the ults getting close by as well. One away from Aura, 2 off from Westside. Rubinho's going to have his, and he's been all over the place as well. As I said, naughty with how he's approaching it. But 11-4, you kind of hoped that they'd maybe get a pistol or threaten in that bonus or, you know, in the first bite. And they're going for what they can, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, got to... They don't want to concede the 12th, obviously. Here, the alternative would be maybe Sheriffs and some utility. There's obviously going to be gaps here in terms of the purchase. Outside of it being 4 Bulldogs up against fleshed out purchase from Giant X. It feels like it all rides on round 16 here.
Giant X have to be just keeping doing what they're doing. They've been great in approach. Looks like the plant's on the cards. As Flickless already takes away comeback. There we go. Brox is going to at least get 1, but it's traded instantly.
Yeah, happy to just give his life for the plant here. Now a 4v3 in favor of Giant X. Flickless stuck. Chance to be isolated here, but the back line for Giant X comes through. Horror finds 3. And they find 12, Lauren.
Match point.
Is that the nail in the coffin?
It might just be. Again, it is survival of the fittest here, right? And that's really what it comes down to. And it matters most. Giant X able to elevate up to 12. We've seen Gentlemates looking competitive. Those initial maps, close affairs.
bro?
But now the pressure looking like it's just too much. 4 rounds, all they've been able to gather to keep their heads held high. But hard in these situations. Now they've got to potentially face the music.
Staring down the barrel now, Gentlemates. Giant X, do not forget, on the brink of locking playoffs here, Lauren. And what a statement that is for this roster, this organization as a whole within VALORANT. Been a long time.
Seen all the positive steps from them leading up to this point. That 2-1 result so far, now looking like who knows how far it could go for them. But now, though, they've got to close down this account, get past this first hurdle. Playoffs will be heavy in the mind.
Yeah, just looking at the minimap here, Gentlemates are just almost, I don't want to say gambling, but there's nobody even peeking anything actively. There's no real quest to find any information. Giant X, slow and steady. Able to find a little bit of space, potentially, on the map.
30 seconds
Bomb,
left.
though, looks like it's in, and it just isn't going to work like that. Brox is still trying to do some work here.
2 for
Back
2.
and forth. The plant is in. Ara close by still. Dangerous. Shock dart comes through. They check on the spike from the deeper lines, and around the world we go on west side. He's taking a walk, and he's taken another's head. Mini's gone down. It's down to just 2. Hopes and dreams dying in this moment for Giant X. It's a huge victory. A notable step up, Mike, taking positive steps and getting into playoffs.
Absolutely. Really well deserved. Obviously, it's been, I don't want to say an overhaul, but certainly a turnaround here for Giant X in Stage 2. The credit where it's due. On the other side, Gentlemates, hey, I'll come out and say it, we've seen improvements. We've seen,
I agree,
coming on leaps and bounds. Certainly many a positive to take away, but unfortunately, just not enough.
And something that I want to roll our minds back to is when we saw Giant X make these changes, bringing in Flickless and Aro, we're complimenting when they did it. They've taken their time to get these players on board. They've utilized it well.
Yeah, we made a comment, right? Doing it 2 weeks early almost would be the play for, I mean, it's the long play, right?
Yep.
We certainly see it pay off for them to book their tickets to playoffs here in EMEA. And I come back and say it's so well deserved for them. You can see all the hard work that's being put in behind the scenes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
West Side, for me, an absolute headliner